The Beamer Stoops part of it, though, is fascinating because clearly these guys have some animosity behind the scenes. I know before we started, you were talking about Shane was really complimentary of Mark today. Mark always says nice things about him too, but that sunglasses comment from SEC Media Days 2 years ago, it just was so completely out of character for Mark Stoops, who does everything possible not to make headlines and interviews. That it really was interesting. And then clearly Beamer just played it up even more after they won the game and put him back on. And the clip in the locker room where he directly says, like, they called us out for this. We need to celebrate now or whatever. I wonder how much of it goes back to what happened with Beamer at Oklahoma with Bob Stoops. Like, there's clearly some sort of issue there that I think probably feeds into this. But the other part of it is, it's a rivalry now because it's so important to both teams. Like, these are two teams who are historically kind of in the middle to bottom tier of the SEC, who are competing to try and make bowl games, to try and build some momentum. If you're going to have a special season at either Kentucky or South Carolina, you got to win this game. Like, there's really no scenario where it goes the other way. And I think that increases the pressure on both coaches. And certainly Stoops is a guy the last 3 years who has gotten a lot more heat locally. Is feeling that he knows he has to beat South Carolina. There was a lot of resentment inside the Kentucky program for all those years while they were beating South Carolina consistently, and they'd go to SEC Media Days, and South Carolina would be the dark horse pick everybody was talking about, where they were like, oh, this is going to be the year South Carolina's the team to watch, and then Kentucky would beat them in September and never get very much credit for it. So there was resentment because of that, and now they feel like even in these 3 losses, they were the better team in a couple of those years and did not win. So I think that has only added to the situation more. That's a great picture of Stoops looking angry and stewing on the sideline. That's basically, I think, how he feels about this series as a whole right now.